Okay, welcome back. We're finishing up this gorgeous lemon wreath. I'm going to cut up some eucalyptus. I'm going to go ahead and cut up our larger stem. And I think I need to place it first to know where I want to put my eucalyptus. If I think I want to reorder something, I write on the back what it was and I stick it in my drawer. See that whole pick? And then this one is going to have to be cut. So, this has been traveling, so we need to work it, open it up, shake hands with every little thing, see where our wires are on the pick. Look how big that pick became. Now, I will kind of squish it back together because I prefer it like so, but it's absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to go ahead and place our first one. So on their door, I want the flip-flops like so. So this one is going to go right under that flip-flop. And what I am doing is I'm tying that into that tie. Then I'm going to hit that tie with glue. You can also wire these in. I'm going to let that dry just a little bit. But I can also hit this leaf. Take my pliers and I'll let that dry for just a second. Now, if I need this to be even more secure, there is a piece hanging up here that can go into another tie, and I'm going to do that. So I'm just taking that fern, putting it through another tie, and putting glue on that tie. Now it's secured in 2 spots. So now I want one just over my bow. I'm going to fluff, shake hands with all of it because it is very compact after it's been traveling. Pull that lemon forward. This I want right here in this tie, right over my bow. You cannot glue these things to mesh, so you're going to have to go right into your ties. I'm actually tying these in first because they're a little bit heavier. I'm going to hit it with glue and then I can rearrange it how I want. Then you pull your little ribbons back down. This is so pretty. have my stand out so I can show you when we get done. And now, the next one's going here. So I'm going to pull this apart and give it a good fluff. And it's going to come down and it's going to drape right under that bow. It's going to be absolutely gorgeous. You could even put it, nope, it has to be, it really needs to be here under this sign. I really need it here. So that's where she's going to go. I am tying her off. She can't go anywhere. Fixing my ribbons. I'm hitting her with glue. Okay, now in the ties that I have left, I'm going in with some eucalyptus. So, I'm tying it in. And I'm hitting it with glue. I don't want to mess with these while this glue is really setting up. So what I will do, you guys always ask what I do with my ties. I will come back and I will wrap what's left of the tie around this, and it'll just give it that curly appearance. And that's how I handle that, you guys. And that's because I made this frame and I used chenille stems. A huge, like chunky, gorgeous tie, I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. It adds texture, it's pretty, and I'm fine with it the way it is. Right? But because these are chenille stems, I'll let this dry for a while and I'll come back and work some magic on them. As you're going around working on your wreath, get your ribbons where you need them. They might have been accidentally pushed up under your sign because you've done a lot of work here. So if you do this now, then you can just take your pictures when you're done. That's there, so that's all fine. We need more glue. And I'm looking and I want to, why is that still coming out? That tie, let me tell you something. Why is this little booger being a booger? I'm gonna tie you in there so tight. I did that before. That's why when you go around and you're prepping your wreath for your photos, or for me while I'm putting in my eucalyptus, you can find those little things, which that is rarely happens to me, and that happened twice in the same spot. So Tying this in tight. Gluing her down. Man, this is so gorgeous. So gorgeous. And now we need a sprig right in the center of our bow. And I can see there's a tie back there. How do I want to handle this? Let me think. I love it like that. Coming up and down out of the bow with the ribbons on either side. Just peeking right there. So I think that is going to have to be actually wired down into the frame. That's how I'm handling that because I don't want it to come apart. And it's really pretty like that. She needs it. Going for it. So I'm wrapping my stem with my wire. I hit that wire with glue. It's gonna drip on my table and I don't want it to, so I'm gonna grab it. I'm pulling off more wire than I'll ever use because you can't add to it, but you can always cut it, and I just need my life to be easy. So for those of you saying I'm wasting it, if you're gonna come back and tell me I'm wasting this wire, don't bother, because I'm not. This is what I need to do. Just look away. So now I'm going to stick a little bit of glue on it, or a lot. I'm sticking it into my bow, burning my finger off, and I'm gonna come down here, pull it tight, cut off the excess, and wire that into my frame. And that way I feel totally comfortable that this is rock solid. It's going nowhere. Sometimes you have to do that for peace of mind. Who wants to send out a wreath and be laying awake at night thinking, I wonder if my eucalyptus is going to fall out of my bow? Nobody. Do the work now. Sleep well later. Right? Okay. Repeat. Rinse and repeat. Repeat and repeat. We're sitting on a fence. Pete fell off. Who's left? I'm not going to cut as much wire because now I know I'm okay. I'm putting my wire down through here first, which is my least favorite thing to do, is dig through my mesh, but one must do what one must do. I'm pulling that through, and as I do, I'm making sure I don't touch anything else with all this glue. I'm adding, sorry guys, I had no idea I was working in my lap. I'm adding glue. Good thing I was giving you a play-by-play. Shoving it down where I want it in the top of that bow, pulling the wire at the same time. And then I'm gonna go under where I can see what I'm dealing with, cut the excess, and get her wrapped tightly around the frame. This is so pretty. I love this wreath. I cannot wait to get it on the stand and show you. If you don't mind, please share this video. Now, I want to get it up here before I fluff. Isn't she pretty? What do you think? If you love this wreath, give me some hearts. Click the hearts. We have eucalyptus coming out of our bow, which I adore. We have all of these gorgeous ribbons. We have eucalyptus peeking out underneath that bow. I can't reach all the way around, but check her out. All right, I'm gonna pull you up. Close your eyes. Okay, there she is. She's gorgeous. She will be in the shop. I think she's probably 26, but we'll see. In true Terry fashion, because I added all the florals, she's 30 by 30 by 12. She's a big one. She's a big one. Gorgeous. You know, I don't make wreaths that go between like your screen door and your door. So here where I live, in Southern Virginia, we have storm doors. Like, I guess some people have screen doors, but mostly we have nothing, or we have storm doors. In our neighborhood, like almost every house, we live in a huge neighborhood, and almost every house has a storm door, which is glass. So I just buy the plastic wreath rings at Amazon. They're in my Amazon store. I'm gonna go grab one and show you how I hang my wreath. If it's still up here, hold on. Might have, I think I took them downstairs. Okay, I took it downstairs because my son needed to hang a wreath on his door. Anyway, I will post them how I hang my wreaths on a storm door, but this is made for an exterior door or a storm door. This would look amazing in a doctor's office. Can you imagine? It would look amazing in any type of office, to be honest. But I was just thinking about going to the doctor and you see something so cheerful. You can tell where I spend time. But anyway, we have our lemons. We have our gorgeous lemon flip-flops. I can't love them enough. And see how they're detailed in this white and black stripe, and they brought that into the ribbon. Hello. This is amazing. So I'm gonna go do my thing, get my photo, get my videos, and get all of this posted for you. Thank you for hanging out with me today, and until I see you again, have an amazing week. Thanks for watching.